what it looks like. I don't remember asking for it. I don't know why I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
I want to know, when did I say, hey, we need another agency next to NASA?
You're right.
He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk, Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, you know, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs.
Yeah.
So today, Musk now asking a federal tech check. It is getting spicy now, Steve.
Yeah, Carl, spicy to say the least, with Musk ramping up this lawsuit.
Have you noticed that Whoopi's been missing in recent The View episodes? Well. Looks like her baseless remarks landed her into hot water. Where is Whoopi Goldberg? Did she vanish to dodge the firestorm? Or did The View finally kick her to the curb? Because trust me, when you see what's happening, you'll understand why Whoopi is nowhere to be found. But before we dive into this Hollywood meltdown, hit that like button and subscribe. You won't want to miss what we're about to expose. So, The View, once the go-to battleground for fiery debates, has turned into an absolute disaster zone. And at the center of the storm, Whoopi Goldberg running her mouth like she was untouchable. She thought she could go after anyone, from Elon Musk to the Trump dynasty, without consequences. But reality hit hard when the lawsuits came raining down. Over 30 defamation cases, yes, 30, slammed onto The View's doorstep, and suddenly, Whoopi wasn't so bold anymore. With major sponsors pulling out and the network scrambling to save face, the once powerful talk show is hanging by a thread. The question is, did Whoopi run before she could be fired? Or did they finally show her the door? Buckle up, because we're about to unravel the scandal of the century.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Over the top, it was like making everyone uncomfortable.
Really?
It was really over the top. You know, I mean, I think like sort of a passing joke of like, you know, a few passing jokes are fine, but they twisted the knife big.
Whoopi Goldberg's reign on The View was anything but boring. For years, she dominated the stage with her uncensored opinions, sharp wit, and no-nonsense attitude. But while her fiery takes made headlines, they also lit a fire she couldn't control. At first, her boldness kept the audience hooked, but as time went on, those reckless, no-filter rants did more than just stir up debates. They triggered backlash, lawsuits, and the kind of fallout no celebrity wants to face. The big question now, did Whoopi push it too far this time? And is that why she's suddenly missing from the show? Let's break it all down.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know.
Whoopi Goldberg made a career out of taking shots at the biggest names in the game. It became her signature move. No one was off limits, but when she set her sights on Elon Musk, she didn't hold back. She called him selfish, clueless, and completely detached from reality. For a while, it seemed like just another day at The View, but this time, she messed with the wrong billionaire, because Musk wasn't about to let her words slide, and the fallout? Absolutely brutal. So, did Whoopi's mouth finally write a check she couldn't cash? Let's dig into the drama.
But apparently, his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir.
Whoopi Goldberg had no filter when it came to attacking the biggest names in the industry. The Trump family, she accused them of shady dealings. Carrie Underwood, she spun wild conspiracy theories about the country star's secret influence in Hollywood. Joe Rogan, she slammed his podcast as reckless and dangerous. At first, Whoopi believed her celebrity status made her untouchable. She thought she could say whatever she wanted and walk away unscathed. But here's where she miscalculated. Her baseless claims weren't just stirring controversy, they were sparking legal firestorms. And when over 30 defamation lawsuits came crashing down, that's when reality hit like a freight train. Whoopi wasn't just facing backlash, she was facing serious consequences from people who had the power and resources to fight back. And just like that, her so-called protection shattered.
You know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, you know, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs.
Whoopi Goldberg made Elon Musk her favorite punching bag, mocking his businesses, his wealth, and even his personal life. But what started as casual jabs quickly spiraled into outright attacks, and Musk wasn't about to let it slide. With his high-powered legal team, he fired back hard, turning Whoopi's reckless remarks into a full-blown courtroom showdown. But Musk wasn't the only one coming for her. The Trump family, known for their no-mercy legal tactics, had enough of Whoopi's wild accusations, from shady conspiracies to outright criminal claims. And if there's one thing Donald Trump made clear, if you take a shot at him, you better be ready for war. And war is exactly what Whoopi got. With multiple defamation lawsuits piling up, she quickly realized her celebrity status wasn't enough to save her this time.
If I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so
That's
I have
true.
to, I have to support. If I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so
That's
I have
true.
to.
The biggest shock in Whoopi's downfall? Carrie Underwood. No one expected the country star to fight back, but when Whoopi accused her of manipulating the industry and rigging award shows, Underwood didn't stay silent. She hit back hard, launching a multi-million-dollar lawsuit to protect her name. Then came Joe Rogan. What started as a petty jab over a Staten Island bakery spiraled into a full-blown feud. And like everyone else Whoopi had crossed, Rogan wasn't about to let her reckless claims go unchallenged. With lawsuits piling up and enemies lining up, Whoopi's downfall was no longer a question of if, but when.
What it looks like, I don't remember asking for it. I don't know why I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
I want to know, when did I say, hey, we need another agency next to NASA?
You're right.
He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk, Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs.
Yeah.
So
The firestorm erupted when Whoopi accused a small family-owned bakery of discrimination, claiming they refused her order over political differences. She painted the business as biased and intolerant, sparking outrage and dragging them into the spotlight. But here's the truth. There was no political agenda. The bakery quickly clarified that a technical boiler issue had prevented them from fulfilling the order. No bias, no conspiracy, just bad timing. But Whoopi's reckless claim had already done the damage. The bakery faced unwanted backlash, all because she jumped to conclusions. And this time, she wasn't getting away with it.
So then the bakery has a press conference where they say, we've been in business for 150 years. This is not what happened at all. We don't discriminate against anybody, regardless of anything.
And then came Joe Rogan, the last person Whoopi should have messed with. Known for his no-nonsense, unapologetic style, Rogan wasn't about to let Whoopi's reckless accusations slide. She not only dragged his name into the bakery controversy, but also questioned his credibility. A huge mistake. Rogan fired back instantly, calling her out for spreading misinformation and tarnishing reputations without proof. But he didn't stop there. His legal team hit Whoopi with a defamation lawsuit, exposing her pattern of inflammatory rhetoric and demanding serious consequences. And here's where it gets even messier. Rogan's massive fan base wasn't about to let this one go. With millions of loyal followers and a platform way bigger than Whoopi's, Rogan turned this into a full-scale war. His supporters amplified the backlash, putting Whoopi and The View under unrelenting pressure. This wasn't just a lawsuit, it was a reckoning. Whoopi thought she could say whatever she wanted and walk away unscathed. But this time, she picked a fight she couldn't win. And trust me, if you thought Elon came for her hard, just wait, because this saga is just getting started. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss what happens next.